The original video is linked in the description down below. Enjoy.
Alright then, so in this one we're going to be looking at Reggie. I know a lot of people are not really liking Reggie at the minute, but this is a good interaction. I think Reggie's been listening to most of his comments. In this one he gets detained under section 1 of Pace because this officer wants to talk to him. Unfortunately for Reggie, this could have gone on a lot longer, but an officer from one of his other videos pulls up and says, I know you've got a hidden camera, he's an auditor, and the officer which detains him don't want no part of it after that. And he drives off, but we'll get into it, we'll break this interaction down.
Sorry? No. Sorry? Sorry, it's on a need to know basis. No, I'm not going there. No. Okay, lovey. Have a nice day. Sorry.
So far so good, but that guy which just walked in, what you've just seen with the bald head, is the one what's going to cause this whole interaction because he's going to run off and snitch. The driver might have, because she did stop for a while, but let's carry on.
How are you?
Alright.
Yeah.
Speak to you a minute.
Sorry?
I'm going to speak to you a minute.
Why, sir?
Because I just want to know what you're doing.
Oh, I've just...
Just stop there.
Why am I being detained?
Yes, you are being detained.
Seriously?
Yeah.
What for?
Just because I just want to speak to you and find out who you are.
Oh, I'm obliged.
Well, I'd just like to know what you're doing.
What section are you detaining me on?
You're outside a police station.
Am I free to go?
Pardon?
Am I free
Not
to...
at the moment, no.
So you're detaining me?
Yes, because
On
I
what?
want to know who you are.
On what section of the law are you using?
Pardon?
What section of the law are you using?
Okay, I'm not being difficult with you.
You are?
I just want to know what you're doing outside a police station.
Well, I need to know.
Station.
It's fully transparent, sir.
Right. So, if you just tell me what you're doing...
Well, am I being detained?
It's fine.
Am I being detained?
Pardon?
Am I being
Well, I
detained?
would like to know who you are.
What? Am I being detained?
Yes, you are.
Under what section of the law?
Section 1 of Pace.
Seriously?
Yes.
Okay then, so it took this officer 55 seconds to explain that he's going to use section 1 of Pace, as he said it. So what he's actually saying is section 1 of Pace, and he didn't say it with any confidence at all. We'll go over section 1 and see what it actually says. Let's see what section 1 of Pace is. So as you can see, the Police and Criminal Evidence Act of 1984, we're on section 1, which is section 1 of Pace. Powers of a constable to stop and search a person, vehicle, etc. And it says, a constable has the powers to exercise under these sections. It explains what it is. Subject to section 3 to 5 below. Right, so let's go to 3, and it says there. This section does not give a constable powers to search a person or vehicle or anything in or on a vehicle unless he has reasonable grounds to suspect that he will find stolen or prohibited articles. Something he does not have. So this constable has messed up.
What, offensive weapons?
Pardon?
Offensive weapons?
Well, because I want to know what you're doing.
Well, what is it? Section 1 of Pace, you've got to have a reasonable grounds.
Well, why are you being so difficult?
I'm not being difficult. I like to remain private.
Okay, but you understand where you are. You're outside the police.
Yeah, and I'm not trying to go beyond places that I'm not allowed to go.
I know. I understand that.
I've got a marker pen and a see-through.
But what are you doing on here then? If you just explain to me what you're doing on there.
Well,
you're looking through the gate and that.
Yeah, only looking.
Like you're looking at the vehicles.
Only looking.
Like that. But what are you drawing on that?
Well, it's fully transparent. That's all I can say.
Yeah, but what is it?
It's just a piece of perspex.
Yeah, but what are you doing?
I'm just writing.
Okay.
Drawing.
So why are you doing it outside the police station?
Well, where else can I can go all over, can't I?
So as we already established, section 1 is a stop and search power, not stop an account, as he is trying to do here. How he wants to try and get Reggie's details. Obviously Reggie's not going to hand him over, but he is trying his best. But Reggie is basically doing a stop and account as he is explaining to this officer what he is doing.
You can go home and do it if you want.
So anyway, am I still being detained? I'm still being detained.
It's the fact that you're doing it outside the police station.
Yeah, but you can. There's nothing against the law.
You must understand that. Come on.
No, because if it's illegal, then yeah. So right, am I being detained still?
Well, I'm not going to detain you. If
You've just detained me under Section 1 of PACE.
Right. If you want to walk away.
No, I want to hang around here for a while, drawing.
Well, I'm not going to allow you to do that.
You're not going to allow me to draw?
No.
Seriously, Constable.
No.
Oh. Seriously?
Yeah.
On what grounds then?
For them.
So you're going to arrest me if I carry on drawing?
I'm
on
not going to
perspex?
arrest you.
You said you're not going to allow me on a public
ask you to
street.
leave.
I can be on this public street, sir. You know that. Come on. I will never go beyond gates where it says at that gate. It says no pedestrians beyond this point. I will never dream of going behind there. I will never dream of going beyond places.
Well, you tell me why you're doing this.
I like to draw in public.
Okay.
Yeah, and take notes of things.
Yeah.
Now it's fully transparent, like I say. I have.
Look at it.
It's a piece of perspex. Of course you can look at it and look through it if you want.
So this constable here could go Section 50 of the Police Reform Act in this one. He probably won't, because I don't think he's got the brain cells to realise what Section 50 of the Police Reform Act is. As he wants Reggie to leave, but he don't know what he can use for him to leave. And he can't even use Section 50, because Section 50 is a antisocial behaviour. You asked if he's doing antisocial behaviour, which drawing in public is not antisocial. So he can't even use Section 50 of the Police Reform Act, which I'm pretty sure he would love to use Section 50. But at the minute, this isn't an illegal detainment and an unlawful detainment, and he still hasn't identified himself. He hasn't said his recording or anything like that.
There's nothing hostile in there. So when's the detainment over? Because time's ticking now.
If you want to go, then you can go.
Well, I want to stay as well. That's the difference.
Well, I don't really want you to stay here, do I?
But it's a public street. You can't say that.
Okay. Well, you're within close proximity to
Yeah, and that's the reason why there's a gate there. When two people have come out and in, and I've never tried going when the gate was open. I wouldn't do that. It clearly says no admittance to the public.
It does.
So I'll give you my word on that.
Okay.
On a public street,
Okay.
I've just been detained.
We haven't really explained to me what you're doing here.
I don't have to. I don't have to account myself in a public space.
We're going around in circles here, aren't we?
Well, you've just detained me, sir.
Because I would like to know what you're doing.
And I've told you.
I haven't really given a reasonable explanation.
What, for drawing on a piece of perspex?
Yeah, it's just a bit strange, isn't it?
Pardon?
It's a bit strange.
Well, I am a bit strange. I really am strange.
Well, I don't think you're strange, but I think what you're doing is a little bit odd.
Yeah, but there's no law against being odd or strange.
Okay.
So you grassed me up for this. You seen me there, and I was doing nothing to you.
What will you be doing? No, I didn't say you were doing anything.
I was just drawing, looking for it.
But we'd just like to know what the purpose of you being here was. And
And I'll tell you, it's nothing hostile.
you've told us no.
You know.
Well,
Well, that's the problem, innit? Because Reg is under no obligation to tell you why he ain't committing an offence. He doesn't have to tell you anything. Really, he should have just stayed stump and said nothing. Keep him even more puzzled. Let him abuse his rights a little bit more.
Well, I don't. When's the detainment over? So I'd like to freely walk around.
Well, yeah, you can get.
You know. So call number 4170. Are you based out of here, sir?
I am.
I will have to put a complaint in about this. You detained me on the Section 1 of PACE.
I have detained you, yes.
Yes.
While I speak to you.
You can't. That's not how it works.
To establish what you're doing.
So
here.
what grounds did you use Section 1 of
If you
PACE?
want to make a complaint, mate, you make.
No, I will. But I need to ask you
It's all on camera.
what grounds did you use
It's all on camera.
what grounds did you have to suspect for using Section 1 of PACE? You haven't even searched me. I've told you I've no offensive weapons on me or anything like that. Got a bottle of water. That's it.
Yeah.
But you use Section 1 of PACE. That's usually for offensive weapons and stuff like that.
Well, you are within close proximity to a police station, so I have reasonable suspicion, don't I? I could search you if I wanted to.
You could do. You might as well now. You've used Section 1 of PACE. Because it's still the same thing. You can't just stop me from going about a lawful act.
we can ask you under that section to stop an account.
Under section 1 of PACE.
Okay then, so after a lot of research, I cannot actually find the stop an account laws. That's mainly because there isn't any laws that like to use section 1 of PACE, which is a stop and search, but instead of using the stop and search, I like to use stop an account, which you're under no obligation to stop our account or talk to them, and at any point you're free to leave. Reggie is not free to leave. He's been detained under section 1 of PACE, which is a search power, and he has to have reasonable grounds, like we already established earlier, that they're going to find prohibited articles, which they're clearly not going to. This is a clearly abuse of power and a breach of Charlie's Reggie's human rights. So this is all wrong.
It's not necessarily stop and search.
Yes.
We're going to get run over here.
So I've stopped you and I've asked for an account, haven't I?
I remember you.
How are you?
Yes, he's an auditor. He's got a concealed camera potentially, and he spoke to me outside.
It's not concealed, it's clearly visible.
Oh, is it in your glasses?
Yeah, clearly visible. And there's no law against filming in a public space.
No, I didn't know that.
And you know I'm an auditor, you should tell these what I'm writing things down, which is not against the law. I won't go beyond any. You know that.
Lovely gentleman.
Yeah.
We had a lovely interaction.
But all I want to do is go uninterrupted in a public space. But he's just detained me.
We'll leave you to it.
Am I undetained now then?
Yeah.
Thank you. Take care. So 4170.
So that's the end of this interaction. These two sausages have just realised they've messed up and have probably got a civil lawsuit on the way for unlawful detainment. Luckily, they didn't go hands-on or anything like that, because then all the extra gets added on. I don't think Reg is going to follow this up. I don't think he ever follows anything up. But in this case, he clearly could, as he was unlawfully detained for, what, a good 10 minutes nearly, which is excessive. This constable clearly needs retraining. But let us know in the comments down below what you thought of this interaction. As always, like the video, it does open YouTube's algorithm, and I'll catch you on the next one.